Welcome to Ochibawolf Collection, or welcome back to my wonderful subscribers. Thank you guys so much for coming back to watch my videos. It's all about toys and collecting right here on Ochibawolf Collection, so if you guys are into any of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our growing pack on YouTube. I'm actually almost to 18,000 subs, you guys. It's wild, it's wild. We may already even be at that. As of filming this video, I was just a few subscribers short of 18,000, so by the time I do publish this video, I might be at 18,000. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to this channel and becoming family. Like, honestly, I feel like we all are family here. What's that one slogan? It says, when you're here, you're family. I don't know which company does that, but that really relates to this channel. I always call everybody part of the pack. We're a pack here. It's good times, good vibes, and we talk about a lot of different types of toys. More specifically, my channel is focused mainly on Sailor Moon. I am a long-term Sailor Moon collector. I've been collecting since 2006 when it comes to Sailor Moon toys and collectibles, and we've got a couple of new figures that we are going to unbox, open them up, see what they're about, how the quality is on these. These are the prize figures from the Crane Game machine in Japan. So these just released not too long ago in Japan. I got these from Hobby Genki, by the way, guys. I'm always very transparent where I buy all of my merchandise, so I wanted to make sure I told you guys where I got these from. These, however, are available at a wide variety of retailers, so check out our blog post down there in the description if you want to see more places where you can get these on pre-order, since these should be coming out soon internationally. Did I say internationally? Like, I just blurred it all together. Internationally. We do have Eternal Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon Cosmos, and then we have Super Sailor Chibi Moon from the Sailor Moon Eternal movies. This is the first time we've seen Chibi Moon in the Glitter and Glamour's Bandai figure lineup, so this is really exciting to see her finally being introduced into the Guardians that we already have bought in our collections. While I'm thinking about it, hit that like button, guys. Always appreciate the support. It definitely helps my channel grow here on YouTube when you hit that like button. Slam it! I'm trying to think which ones I'm missing. I have every single Sailor Guardian that has released in the Glitter and Glamours line of these figures. And for those of you guys who don't know, Glitter and Glamours is the largest female figure series that Bandai makes as far as the Crane Game machine prizes. These are very, very nice figures. In fact, I highly recommend people collect these if you're looking for a Sailor Moon figure that's not only fairly affordable, but good quality and good size. These are definitely all the above. Highly recommend these line of figures. But yeah, back to like which ones I'm missing. I am missing some of these. There's like a couple of different Super Sailor Moon ones, like alternative poses that they came out with. I think I'm missing those. But other than that, I have them all. Except Uranus and Neptune just came out in Japan at arcade centers in Japan. So I don't have those yet, but I will be getting those soon, and we absolutely will be opening them up here on Ochibawolf Collection probably within the next month or so, so look forward to that. But these are the latest ones that I'm adding to my collection. Let's open them up. Which one should we start with? I believe we should start with Sailor Chibi Moon, because she's from the Eternal movies. Eternal Sailor Moon over there, that's based off the Cosmos movies. So we'll go ahead and check Chibi Moon out. I'm so happy to add her. You know, we were definitely missing her amongst the inners. I know technically they throw her in with the outers, but I like to put her with the inners because she's always with Sailor Moon. Now with Chibi Moon, she actually came in two different types. A lot of you guys know I've unboxed a lot of these Glitter and Glamours, and some of them have different color types. A will be the anime color, and B will be the pastel color, a more cute, lighter color. Now with Chibi Moon, that was not the case. She actually just came in two different poses. This is the one that I got. She's just kind of, you know, doing this. And then her other pose, she comes and she's doing her Oshikyo pose. And honestly, I think I kind of want that one more. I don't know why I picked this one. So I might go back and grab the alternate pose for Chibi Moon, but she did not come in two different colors. She only came in the anime color. So I'm so glad I collected only the anime color ones. I did buy some of the pastel ones, but for the most part, I always chose the anime color if I only bought one of each Guardian. So she's gonna match all of the ones that I have, and we will show them all together by the time we reach the end of this video, so you can see them all displayed together. I'm sure it's going to be really cool to see. Here's Chibi Moon's box. It's pretty standard when it comes to the Glitter and Glamour's boxes. I'm really happy they kept up with that consistency. So it's all the same, just with a Chibi Moon on the box. We got the top, I think I showed you guys that, and the bottom of the box. Now mine is the Japanese version, you guys. So you're gonna notice mine has a gold Toei animation sticker. I don't think these are out yet internationally, but they are coming to the international market, which is everybody outside of Japan, for a retail cost. I will have a link below in this video's description where you can pre-order her if you guys are interested in pre-ordering her and securing one before she comes out. She should be coming out sometime this year, I believe. I just can't remember on the top of my head. So check out our Sailor Moon Fan Network blog post down there with all the details on where you can grab her if you decide you want to pick her up. Or you can always wait and when they do release. Sometimes you'll be able to find them in stores like Box Lunch and Hot Topic. Long-term subs of mine know I always open from the bottom of the box. As a collector, that's just my preference. But there is no right or wrong way, you guys. I just like to keep the top of my boxes sealed when I do open them. Chibi Moon felt really light compared to Sailor Moon, by the way. Sailor Moon is larger, of course, and she has her wings. So when I initially picked her up, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope they didn't, you know, forget to put her in the box. But she's much lighter and also doesn't take up that much room in the box. She was just in this little compartment down here. So the box is much bigger than her. This is how they come. In fact, it doesn't look like there's any assembly at all to Chibi Moon. Some of the other Guardians, you had to, you know, pop their bow in or pop an arm in. But Chibi Moon comes like this in the plastic bag. Let's release Sailor Chibi Moon. Oh my gosh. Wow, she looks really good, you guys. Remember how I was telling you, like, I really recommend these figures? Absolutely. We'll take a look at her in detail in just a second. Let me grab that stand out of the other portion of the bag. There it is. Oh my gosh! Is that stand off-white? So I can't tell yet because the lighting in my room may not be, you know, reflecting this color accurately, but it looks like a light pink color, almost the same color as the back bow. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We will definitely compare this to a white stand. I know some of the other figures that did come with, but pulling her out of that plastic, she definitely looked like that stand's just a little pinky, like pinkish white almost. That's so strange. I always put the plastic back in the box, and then I store my boxes in tubs where they stay fresh for many, many years, just in case I do ever decide to sell something in my collection or maybe move. I always keep the original packaging. This little block stand just goes on her right foot, just like that. I like to pop it in usually on a flat surface so you can see how they can stand with it, because their other foot usually is just kind of just freestanding on its own, and sometimes they're a little wobbly, like they're not exactly flush with whatever surface that you have them on. So I normally like to stand up the figure on a surface and then attach the stand. This is what she looks like on her stand. She's so tiny. You know, she's the first one of this size, you know, since Chibi Moon is younger. So she is less tall than all the others. So it's really kind of neat to see her in this line of figures. I'm going to look at her, study her a little bit, and see if I can't report on any defects or paint issues that I see. These figures are on the cheaper side, so you can't expect perfection, but a lot of times they are very close to perfection for the price. I really adore these figures a lot. I think I've been hyping them up this entire video. It's all coming from the heart. I love these a lot. Her brooch details are really good. They actually did a little bit of shimmery paint on her compacts. Love the gradient on the skirt that they do, reflecting the movie and the manga. The lines on her collar look good. Detail on the hair is good. Her eyes, nothing that I can see that really would, you know, warrant me to tell you guys about. The only thing that I would even mention, I don't even think this is that big of a deal, on her other foot she's got a little bit of white issue right here, but it's on the back of the figure. It's behind the boot. You don't really see it when she's on display, so I really don't even think that I should have even mentioned it. That is literally the only problem I saw on Sailor Chibi Moon. Super happy with her! She looks great. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you are going to collect Super Sailor Chibi Moon, and also which version do you want. Again, she comes in 2 different poses. This is pose number A, and then I'll have on the screen a pose B of her doing the Oshikyo pose. And the Sailor Moon that I have is her doing her Oshikyo pose, so I think it would only make sense if I got the Chibi Moon that was also doing that. So yeah, I definitely kind of regret not getting a B, but hey, I'll just go buy it at some point. Okay, now we have Eternal Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon Cosmos. I believe this is the first Sailor Moon Cosmos figure that we got in the Glitter and Glamours line. If not, I will kindly correct myself in post-production. I will make sure to research that and make sure I give you guys accurate information. Now, we have got a few Eternal Sailor Moons already from the whole reboot. I actually have a few over there, but we haven't got one that was branded as Cosmos and in this pose. I can't wait to grab the other Eternal Sailor Moon and see, you know, if they did do any updates on the figure itself as far as the design goes. But here is Eternal Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon Cosmos. Box is definitely standard, as all the others. She's very beautiful. And in this one right here, you guys, there wasn't any other types. She was the only one released, so you will not see a letter on the top of the box. She was just one figure that came out for her, which is very strange, as all the other ones had, you know, another one released with them, except the Outer Guardians that are coming out. Uranus and Neptune are already out. Pluto and Saturn coming out later. They only come in one type as well. I actually really like that. It makes it so much easier on us collectors to choose which one. Please let me know if you guys are not the only ones. Whenever they come out with 2 types, whether that be 2 different colors or 2 different poses, raise your hand or leave a comment down below. How many of you guys have like anxiety about which one to collect? Because, you know, a lot of us don't want to have 2 of the almost same figures, so it makes sense to only buy one of them. To me, when they come out with the different poses, that's the hardest one to pick. When it comes to the different color types, I usually always gravitate toward the anime color. But when they do 2 different poses, just like how I mentioned with Super Sailor Chibi Moon, I'm probably going to end up buying pose B because I have to have both poses. I really do like it when they just come out with one. So Uranus and Neptune, Pluto and Saturn, when they come out, I'm so happy I don't have to worry about getting 2 different versions of those. All right, we are opening up Eternal Sailor Moon, popping her out. Whoop! Here she comes. We're gonna pull her out. She's definitely heavier. Her wings and stand come separately. And that is it. All right, here is a gorgeous Sailor Moon. We do have a bit of assembly. We got to put her pigtails in, the back ribbon, and one of her arms, as well as attach her wings to her back. So we will go ahead and get all these pieces out of the plastic. These figures aren't as fragile, by the way, guys, so you don't have to worry about damaging them. The biggest part that I would like heed warning would be paint scuffs, so just be careful there. But as far as like breakage, it's pretty hard to break these type of figures. They're made with very durable plastic, so paint scuffs would be your only issue. If you drop them or bang them around in some way, the paint could get scuffed. I have had that happen before. All right, we got Sailor Moon. Oh, she looks really good. Yeah, I can't wait to compare her with the other one. Getting all the pieces out. Put the plastic back in the box, as I do. All right, let's get her assembled. It should be fairly easy. So for her arm, we're just gonna pop it in, just like that. And it goes in that direction, like she's just doing this. Here's her back before we put in her ribbon and her wings. She does have little slots to put these in. We will put in the back ribbon back here. Ta-da! Now I'm wondering, should I do the wings first or the pigtails? Maybe the wings. Now, if my memory serves me right, the wings kept falling out on my last Glitter and Glamours Eternal Sailor Moon, so hopefully these are a little easier. Okay, I just noticed an issue. So when you go to put in one of her wings, her collar back here that sticks up you're gonna have to want to go under that collar. Now when you go directly on the back, it will push on the collar like this. You see that? So you have to shift it a little bit and go under the collar to get it in flushly. Is that a word? Flushly? To get it on in there flush. And they should be able to go all the way in so you don't see the part you're supposed to attach. So this one is kind of thick, so I'm just putting a lot of pressure on it. I think they might have improved the staying part of these because it is a lot tighter than I remember on the other Eternal Sailor Moon. So I think they might have made the connector piece a little thicker so it stays in better. Sweet. Yeah, that's a lot more sturdy than the previous one. I really honestly think they did upgrade this. Let's get the other wing on, see if it is the same way. Yeah, these are definitely going in there a lot tighter than the previous one. I actually really like that. So just make sure to use some force, some gentle force, getting them in there. And they should go in there like this. I remember on my last videos of the other Eternal Sailor Moon one that I opened up, I talked about how, you know, the details of the feathers weren't very accurate to the show. A lot of times they're simplified in the show and they don't show the detail of the feathers. Well, honestly, you guys, since those videos, they have grown on me on these figures. You guys got me on your opinions. I am liking the detail on the back of the wings a lot more. Now, I still love super accurate figures as far as what they look like in the animation, so I'm not going back on that, but for these particular figures, I do think they are very beautiful. We are putting on her pigtails, by the way, and I believe this is the one that goes on this side. There we go. Yeah, those go in super easy. Just pop them in, people. Definitely put in the wings first. I feel like that was a lot easier because if you put the pigtails on first, you'd have to navigate the wings. And the wings were super tight to get in there versus the pigtails. So put the wings on before that. It should go ribbon, wings, pigtails for the assembly of the Cosmos version of Eternal Sailor Moon. But she looks amazing. I love her kind of like her hip is being pushed out a little bit. Gives her a nice flow to this figure. I can confirm now with the stand. This stand is absolutely white compared to Sailor Chibi Moon stand, which is slightly pink, almost matches the back color. The back bow color is what I'm trying to say. So Chibi Moon stand is a different color. And if you guys know about the other releases, these stands have been all over the place with the colors. Some have been an atrocious yellow. They went to white, and it looks like they have done some light pink ones now. I don't know why they couldn't just make them all white. This stand also goes on her right foot. I'm gonna to get her to stand correctly, I'm gonna put her on my table so I can get that right. And there is the finished figure, my friends. They are so cool. You guys, please let me know what you guys think of the Glitter and Glamours line of Sailor Moon figures. Have you guys been collecting them? Which ones did you get and which ones do you want to get if you don't have the ones you want yet? Always share your thoughts down there in the description. We are all different types of collectors and we love different things. I find it so interesting to hear from so many of you guys out there because what I like and what I collect definitely differs from you guys, and I love to read your guys' comments. I read every single comment. Even if I don't reply to everybody, I do read them. Let me go grab my other Eternal Sailor Moon so we can study her. Oh, I already see some differences. So this is the very first Eternal Sailor Moon that was released. Her wings don't go in there as tight, so please hope they don't fall down on this video. Well, I just crashed her. Well, she's all right though. I am seeing some updates on this one. Okay, I'm studying them very intently here. Oh, they've gotten a lot better on these figures, you guys. At least from the ones I'm seeing. And I hope to pick this up in some B-roll footage for you guys so you can see what I'm describing here. The brand new one for Cosmos seems to be better quality all around. I do see some paint out of the lines on my first Eternal Sailor Moon one, and it looks like they upgraded the paint used on the skirt and other areas. It looks more shiny. Oh, that's interesting. I'm looking at her wings to see if the sculpt is different. The sculpt looks very similar. I really cannot tell if the wings got a different sculpt. They definitely go tighter in the back of the newer Sailor Moon figure, I definitely see a quality difference. I'm seeing more scuffs and, like I said, paint out of the lines on the first Eternal Sailor Moon. So you guys, if you skipped out on this one, definitely give this one a buy. She is all around better quality. And also the older Sailor Moon one, she's looking directly at you. But the new Sailor Moon one kind of has her eyes shifted the other way, so she's not looking directly at you. At least from the one I got, comparing both of the Eternal Sailor Moons, this one is an upgrade as far as quality. But other than that, you guys, not much difference. They both have white stands, both have the same type of wings. The faces look very similar, and there's no change in overall style. I remember when this one originally got announced for Cosmos, I was like, oh no, another Eternal Sailor Moon figure from the Glitters and Glamours line with another pose. And I'm like, am I gonna get it or not? Turns out I did, and I'm actually kind of happy I did. I really love that I got to do this comparison for you guys who may need to choose because of a space issue or a money issue. You guys can make your decision based off of this video. I will have plenty of B-roll on the screen now of close-ups of these figures, as well as all of the ones that I have collected so far. I hope you guys enjoy the footage. Please leave your thoughts below before you go. I would love to hear what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for always supporting my content by watching my videos here on YouTube. YouTube is the main platform where I make my money, so watching my videos on YouTube is so important, and I appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to watch this video. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed all the B-roll footage of the Glitter and Glamours figures. I will be leaving for now, but more videos to come on the channel, so don't you forget to subscribe. It's easy as clicking a button, and then you're part of the pack. And don't forget to turn those notifications on as well. Thank you guys again. I'm gonna go. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is where you are. Have a good one.